get in the zone. Let's get in the zone. Being in the zone helps us function at the top of our game. But when you've had an injury to your brain, it can be tough to get in the zone. You can struggle with cognitive tasks like paying attention, remembering things. You can be more irritable, you can be easily overstimulated, and then you're not in the zone, and this can be really frustrating after a brain injury. Being in the zone, or I will also call it being regulated, is important in life. If a teacher or a boss reprimands us, it's probably best to not yell back. It's probably best to try to discuss the situation calmly. And if you're not in the zone, or if you are dysregulated, that can be really difficult. After a brain injury, if you can't plan like you could before the injury, if you can't remember things that people said to you, or if you're overstimulated in any kind of stimulating situation, it can be frustrating. And people can get very dysregulated, and we can have outbursts. Now, how can you better learn to get in the zone if you've had a brain injury? There's a tool called the Zones of Regulation. It's a really cool tool, and it's pretty simple. With the zones of regulation, there are 4 zones. The blue zone is a low energy or sadness. The green zone is the regulated state of being in control, happy and calm. The yellow zone is the state of still being in control, but being kind of nervous or frustrated or maybe a little silly. And the red zone is that out of control zone. The zones of regulation teaches a person how to recognize what zone they're in. It then shows how to move from a red, yellow, or blue zone back into the green zone. When you finish this program, you'll have a toolbox of tools to help you stay in that balanced, regulated place. One of my things about the zones of regulation is that it helps people regulate their responses to problems that come up. Often after a brain injury, people can have a big response to a small problem, such as somebody ate that last bite of cookie and I was saving it for me, and now I'm gonna have a blow up. Well, all in all, that's a relatively small problem given all of life's problems and issues. So the zones of regulation will help you regulate your behavior with some of those smaller problems, help you to problem solve some of those problems in life.